Hey guys, what's up? Dimitri here. So today, as promised in my last video, I'm going to talk about Attars from the house of Maison Anthony Marmin, previously known as Abdul Karim Al Faransi. Now, guys, if you want to know what real oud smell like, if you want to know what actual ambergris, real sandalwood, and high quality oils in general smell like, then look no further, because these are some of the most highest quality attars that you could find in a game for a rather affordable price. When you go to Anthony's website, you can actually test all his fragrances, all his attars, by ordering a 0.5 ml sample of oil. This is how his attars look like. Look at the viscosity, look at that opaque, golden, ambery, incredible oil. This is how an attar is, and this is how it will be presented. This is 1/4 of a tola. You have half a tola and one full tola, which is 12 ml. This is 3 ml, I believe. And what I have in my hand is a perfume, an attar called Mombasa. I'm not going to talk about this one simply because it is discontinued. So this is just to showcase the kind of little bottle that you will get. You have a dipstick, typical of an attar. You just put it in and you rub some on your skin. You can rub it delicately, put it on your beard, on your earlobes, on your neck, on your clothes. Man, the smell that this emanates is incredible. This is a sweet ambery perfume. I can't review it simply because I don't want to make you jealous, since you can't order Mombasa anymore. That being said, guys, I have 6 attars to talk about today. Number 1 is called Oud Sumatra. And guys, the ouds in this line, they vary from sweet ouds, animalic ouds, airy ouds, woody, tobacco-ish. You get the full spectrum. You get to understand how ouds from different regions behave. Now, Oud Sumatra is the first one that I showed you before, so you already know how beautiful the oil looks. Guys, this is fantastic. This is slightly animalic up top, a bit salty. There's this ambery, resinous, woody, a touch animalic impression that will allow you to grasp the way that oud really smells. This is thick, rich, voluminous, 3-dimensional, different from anything that you've ever smelled if you're used to designer scents. The thing about attars, guys, is that they really stick on your skin for a long time, but they do not emanate a huge cloud around you, so you won't bother anybody. You're gonna just be surrounded by a luxurious bubble of a comforting, original scent that will remind you of being in a Middle Eastern environment, surrounded by camels, pyramids, palaces, sand, carpets, magical stuff. This is just an experience that every single one of you should try at least once. And I'm telling you, test these. Do not buy the 1/4 tola right away. You can test all of them for a very affordable price. So I'm going to proceed towards another one, which is called Islamabad. Now, the color of this juice is lighter, so I believe this might veer towards the sandalwood territory instead of the oud. Maybe there's some ambergris. Maybe it is just a floral scent. I don't really remember. I ordered these a couple of weeks ago, tried them quite quickly. Other than the last one that I'm going to talk about, which I am enamored with. Okay, so this, guys, this is completely different. As I said, it's not an oud-based attar. This is a mukalat, a mix between many other ingredients. sweet. This is like a candied, salty, ambery, floral perfume. It's like if you take petals of different flowers and cover them in a syrupy golden hue, something that is resplendent, sparkling, solar, happy. This could actually be a scent that you wear every day, even to please everybody around you. I believe that this cannot offend. It's somewhere in between Western and Middle Eastern perfumery. It sits right in between. You can tell that Anthony is French, but he works out of Dubai. So he lives amongst Arabs. He knows the language. And the way he mixes the ingredients it's as if he was an actual trained perfumer. I'm not really sure if he is. He might very well be, because not only the quality of the materials used are very high, but he also knows and manages to create a very well-balanced perfume. So Islamabad, a brighter take on Middle Eastern and Western perfume. Fantastic stuff, guys. Fantastic. Next up, I have Musk Aswad. Now, this is a musk-based perfume. He does not use animalic musks. This is a vegetable musk, I believe. I don't remember. I remember seeing a video of him talking about his musks, and if I'm not mistaken, he does not use animal musks. So this is a black musk, and it's wonderful. This is a soapy, complex, salty perfume, a rich. He probably mixes more than one musk in this one. Slightly lemony. It could be more Western than Middle Eastern, simply because it has that soapy vibe, but done in a proper way. Usually I'm not too fond of soapy perfumes unless they are a bit more complex than the typical Dior Sauvage, etc. There's a fruitiness to it. He uses a lot of dried fruits in his creations, a lot of florals, jasmine, sambac, orchids. It's a bit rosy. And this is so interesting. What a creation. So particular. The musk is not skanky at all. This is like a clean, soapy musk. Derived from vegetables, from flowers, from plants. Amazing stuff. Amazing. So very unique musk, unlike the typical soapy musks that you get in every single perfume in the world. Next up, I got an attar called Hind. So I believe this will have some Indian agarwood in it. It is less viscous than the previous Oud Sumatra. Nevertheless, there's probably gonna be some high quality stuff in here. And this is so different. This is like a luminous, bright, sparkly, resplendent, ambery, fruity perfume with a touch of woods in the background and some butteriness. If there's any oud in this, I don't really smell it. It's more of a sweet, candied, floral, salty perfume, oceanic in the background, but not too much. Another one that would please the masses for sure. I don't see anybody disliking this. It veers a bit on the sweet side, perhaps. The sweetness might dissipate later on. I'm just gonna put some on my fingertip. And now these actually change a little bit when you apply them on your skin. Of course, the skin is the last ingredient to go in a perfume. And as a matter of fact, it becomes a bit more incensey, a bit more serious, less sweet, more interesting. There's an animalic touch that is emerging, some, I'm not gonna say civet or castoreum because it is not that skanky nor that leathery, but that perhaps is probably the oud from India that is starting to emerge. Very interesting creation. Hind, give this one a try. Next up, I have Nedjma. Now Nedjma, no, I'm not really sure if I remember this one properly. Ah, yes, there, yes. So this is on the sweet side as well, slightly musky, lemony, western, very bright. Let me put some on my other finger. Oh man. So this is the kind of perfume that will not bother anybody. This is the kind of attar that has to be pleasing. It almost has a cola vibe. It's becoming a bit more floral now. And as I stated in my previous video, guys, Middle Eastern men adore using florals. They adore using rose oils, frangipani, jasmine. It's just the way that they are. And honestly, I could very well live in a Middle Eastern country because I really adore my floral scents. Very pleasant, easygoing, sweet, floral, simple, straight to the point, no complications. This is probably the most floral forward out of the whole bunch. Musky, not too soapy. Candied as well, but not in an annoying way. Nedjma, good stuff, not my favorite, but good stuff indeed. Now I think I have the last one in my pocket, and this to me, this I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna buy at least half a tola. This is called Sheik Al Faransi. It is their best seller, and for a good reason. Guys, you can actually blind buy this one. I never say this, but the way he combined an incredible ambergris with a subtle oud and the right amount of florals is out of this world. This perfume is a shape-shifting marvel, something that will just draw you towards the Middle Eastern perfumery. Man. I'm not gonna wear this on my pulse points because I have other stuff on it, so I just wanna avoid mixing all my scents. But guys, right away I'm greeted by one of the most incredible openings I have ever witnessed. A very well balanced, ambery, salty rose perfume, slightly woody, with a touch of dried fruits. I can imagine, I can picture him creating this. Sheik Al Faransi. Al Faransi is the name that his brand was called, and I can picture him going like, all right, I found the best formula for the best perfume I will ever make, so I will call it Sheik Al Faransi. And he totally nailed it with this one, guys. What a pleasure. What a marvelous creation. Oh, God. Guys, I'm not kidding. You can actually order this blind. If you don't like it, hit me up. I will buy it from you. I'm not kidding, guys. Sheik Al Faransi. Not your typical rose and oud. This is an oceanic oud. This is something that I have never smelled before. Done properly with a high quality oud. Superbe. Honnêtement, frère Anthony, bien joué. Tes parfums sont merveilleux. Marvelous, great stuff, guys. So if you ever start wondering about Middle Eastern perfumery, I suggest you try some of these creations. You start from this particular brand, simply because they give you a chance to try everything, and the quality versus the price has the best ratio known in perfumery, hands down. So the next time I will talk about Attars, I will be talking about Sultan Pasha, but those are very, very expensive, hence the reason why I postponed talking about them. But guys, this is the starting point, and next time we talk about the more exclusive Attars. So I'll see you again next time, guys. Take it easy, everybody, and keep smelling great. Cheers. Ciao.